What's up? What's up, everybody? I'm Tyler DiMartino.
And I'm Jimmy Starnes.
This is the second ever episode of the Chop Podcast. We got a huge guest with us today, Quincy Olivari. How we doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just getting ready for this little game tomorrow. But outside of that, I'm doing good. Phone won't stop ringing. But, you know, I'm enjoying the moment.
Who's calling?
I'm going to just say my phone won't stop ringing.
There we go. There we go. That's all you got to say. Yeah, we're going to give you a little intro to this guy over here. For those who don't know, he's a leading scorer on Xavier and the best shooter in the Big East by far.
Yes, sir.
It ain't even close.
I appreciate that.
He went to Rice for 4 years, and now he's a fifth-year grad student here at X. Let's go through some stats for this year so far. He has played 17 games and started in all 17. He's averaged 17.6 points per game, 4.9 rebounds per game. He's also the back-to-back Big East Honor Roll Student Athlete of the Week. You get pretty academic, man.
Wow. I didn't even know that about myself, actually. But I mean, I guess I do get pretty studious when I need to. But wow, Sarah never told me that, so I think I need to talk to her about that.
That's pretty awesome, man. So you're from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
How's the hometown?
Oh, I love it. I mean, like I tell people, there's no culture without Atlanta, Georgia. But, you know, I miss it. Obviously, I mean, honestly, people really don't know this, but when I go home, I go to Houston now. That's where my mom stays. But when I go back to Atlanta, last time was August. It was a great time. I love it.
What was so great?
I mean, I just got to see my homeboys. I got to eat some good food. You know, just catch up with some folks I ain't seen in years.
I got you. Yeah.
It's always fun being back in the city, especially during the summer. You know, it's great weather.
Yeah.
People outside. It's a great time.
I can imagine, man. We're going to take this chance to quickly shout out our sponsors.
Yep.
First in front, we got Pathwater. They just fully sponsored the podcast, so that's pretty big for us. Jimmy, how are we feeling about that?
Oh, big time. I mean, at the crib, we have JK slamming Path.
Yeah, he's
absolutely slamming.
He's been slamming Path. We walked in the other day, and this guy's double fisting Path bottles. I mean, it's getting pretty crazy up in there.
Hey, yo.
Secondly, we got Champions Grill. Champions Grill has been a popular West Side sports bar for almost 20 years, serving up Cincinnati's famous
Empress.
Not
Impress.
Yeah, I screwed that up last time. I said
couldn't get it.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. Great burgers and cold beverages. Lefty's best Virginia-style barbecue sauce.
Mm-hmm.
In our opinion, this is the best barbecue sauce in the game. This guy was throwing that on his salmon the other day.
Yeah, you can do salmon, chicken, whatever.
Yeah, I be putting
Really,
barbecue
whatever.
sauce on my salmon too.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
money.
What you're talking about.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
Southern shit.
No cap.
For our listeners back at home, Sanson Home Loans, a dedicated partner in your home financing needs. They are licensed in Maryland and Virginia. And then last but not least, Piatta Italian Street Food. Yeah, they got pretty good stuff. But anyways, let's get into this, man. Welcome to the Chop Podcast, man.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. You know, I'm excited to see what this episode entails.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of like the graphic that I'm sitting behind. You know, y'all definitely put some work into this, so I'm excited to see how this gonna go.
Yeah, we like to get pretty weird, man.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, you can't look me in the eye and say that.
Yeah, we had a question for you, man. What's good with the hairdo?
Oh man, that's like it's kind of like my fashion. I like to switch it up. It's just like a way to express myself. I love to switch it up. Hey, I might take it out tonight and have an afro tomorrow. You never know, but being able to just have variety with it, it's my favorite part about it.
When do you decide? Like, when are you which do are you doing, like, right before
I
game?
mean, my Instagram Explore page is filled with saved hairstyles. I used to be on Pinterest looking at braid designs, but after a while, if it gets like real frizzy, just kind of doesn't look as neat, I just hit my stylist stuff and I'm like, hey, like, can you fit me in Monday, Tuesday, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I'll normally just come later. She'll get me right. I'll hit my barber. Can I come right now? He'll line me up and I'll be good.
Yeah.
But it's really just train. Like, I could have a bad game and be like, yeah, it's my hair. I'm going to just take my hair out. It's really very, it fluctuates.
Yeah,
I feel like all athletes are pretty superstitious in those regards. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes I used to be. It used to be bad, but now I think I just kind of do it as an excuse. I know it has nothing to do with my hair. I think I just kind of like to rock the afro because it's different.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. We got a quick call for you.
Oh Lord.
Schultz.
What's up, dude?
What's going on? We got Quincy on the pod.
What's up, Quincy? How's it going?
What up, dog? How you doing?
Good. Just want to start by saying before I get into things, great to be on the show. Short time listener, second time caller. So, Quincy, I got a question for you.
Oh Lord.
I run a Twitter page called Neutral Ground Fights, and basically a neutral ground fight, by the definition that we came up with, is a theoretical state of being in which both parties are in their ideal or prime environment. So, I guess my question for you is, who do you have in a fight, an iguana or a golden retriever?
I appreciate that, Schultz.
What in the hell? I have an iguana or a what again?
Golden retriever.
Golden retriever.
The dog.
So basically, this is on neutral ground.
Yo, bro, but like, I've never seen an aggressive golden retriever,
That's what I'm saying. That's.
and I've never seen an iguana in a fight. But an iguana is a reptile, right?
I think so. I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
it is,
right?
Yeah, reptile.
It's
I'm not,
gotta be.
trying,
Reptile.
I'm not trying to look stupid on camera.
Hey man, you're back
Reptile.
to back Big East on a roll. You ain't stupid.
You know, I think I'm gonna go to dog
Why?
because it can run. It's gonna run away.
Oh.
But I don't know though. That's kind of crazy though. I think like the
An iguana might be able to move.
Yeah, I feel like
I think they slither.
low key. I might rock with that iguana.
I feel like they're just
Nah,
fiercer. I
I'm
don't know.
gonna just sit back and record.
Okay.
I think I ain't gonna pick no winner. You know what, Schultz? That's a very interesting question. I'm not gonna lie. After this podcast, I might search up on YouTube iguanas fighting.
Yeah,
And-
I think, this is my take. I'm gonna take the iguana in that one
But why?
because if that tail, think about the tail.
The thing, I think I'm an iguana. I'm thinking of bruh from Spider-Man.
Oh, the weird guy with the long tail. Yeah.
That's
Green
not
Goblin?
iguana. No, hell no. The reptile.
Oh, lizard.
Yeah.
Lizard.
I mean, it's like that's scary.
Yeah, I mean that's a big one.
But
though.
think about it. If it's running at the golden retriever on all fours, right, with that weird wobble, I think it would scare the shit out of it, man.
I mean, it's a dog.
I mean, I am wearing a dog T-shirt.
Cute dog.
Yeah, cute dog. But anyways, let's move on. We'll probably just we'll scratch that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
that's-
We just gonna toss that one up and just call it a 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50 is
Yeah.
good with me. We had a question. We
Yeah.
heard you got hit by a bus.
A car.
A car at Rice.
Yeah, I was in Hawaii.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so my mom had been living out in Hawaii for about a year, and I went to visit her for like my little summer break before we had to come back for summer school and like summer workouts. And I was leaving a workout at a park. This was like near Ala Moana, and I was getting on my bike, crossing the street. A car ran through a stop sign, hit me, and like it was a lot of trauma, a lot of shock. Like all I heard, I just remember crossing the street, and like my eyes, I just remember my eyes being closed. I don't know why. And then I heard a lot of glass break, and I'm just on the floor. I just remember like, you know, just like cussing on the floor, like, oh, shit, you know, like my back. That's I remember vividly saying like my back. And I'm like, I need to get up because if my back tightens, then I might have a problem. And so I just remember like asking the person, like, can you help me up, please? And it's like glass on the floor, on the ground. And I get up and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good. And I call my mom. I'm like, yeah, Mom, I just got hit by a car. And she like, stop playing. She was cussing. But I was like, nah, Mom. Like I had to tell her like I had to cuss her out. Like, nah, Mom, I'm serious. Like, you know, I mean, that's a little PG version, but I had to get out of character to let her know. And she was like, what? Like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm down the street. I'm finna just walk home. Like, bike, tire, like, crooked. I ain't even know my bike. I was just gonna walk home. And she was like, no, you need to stay real. You need to call the ambulance. And I'm like, Mom, we can't afford no ambulance. Like, I'm gonna just walk home. You just take me in. It's also rush hour traffic in Hawaii, so it's like stopped up, and obviously now it's an accident. And she's like, the neighbors that at the intersection came out. They sat me down. As I'm on the phone with my mom, I look at my shoulder and I'm like, oh, my shoulder, and it's like a fat gash, like,
My God.
like from up here all the way down, just bleeding. It's glass all on my shoulder, and it was bad. It was bad. At the time, I had a girlfriend. I had FaceTimed her, and I told her, I was like, yeah, I just got hit by a car, and like my face was sweating. I think I was sweating, so I called her, and I'm like, I'm not crying, I'm sweating, and then I just hung up. So the last thing for like 3 hours was I was on FaceTime. All she knew was I got hit by a car. I was bleeding. And then I got to the hospital. That was really the more traumatic part, getting to the hospital. I was in the ambulance. That was cool. But when I got to the hospital, they missed one of my veins in my arm. So the IV or whatever they put in there to like help me missed, swelled up my whole left arm. My left arm was like jacked. I couldn't move it. I started crying. I was screaming.
Dude, this is like a movie.
It was crazy. And then they finally fixed it because I remember telling the doctor, I was like, I just don't think this is right. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm about to start crying. And then they looked at it and I was like, yeah, I'm crying. Like I told her, like, no, I'm actually crying. I'm in a lot of pain. They fixed it. I felt better, but then they still had to numb my shoulder to give me stitches. So they're like picking out the glass in my shoulder while I'm still conscious. Then they have to numb my shoulder with like 3-4 shots. So now at this point, I'm next to my mom and I'm crying. Like I'm like screaming, crying. Almost kind of like, the way I kind of look at it is like in Star Wars 3 when Darth Vader was getting like his surgery and getting all the needles and he was just like screaming and like, no, man. I'm like crying to my mom, like, Mom, I'm in a lot of pain. Like, I don't know what to do. And she's just holding my hand like, it's going to be okay. But once they numb it, they were just working on my shoulder. I was talking to my dad on the phone. I was talking to my current girlfriend on the phone, just kind of like telling them like I'm all right. But yeah, and I was supposed to go back to school 2 days later. They thought I'd be there for a week. I walked out the hospital the same night.
Oh my God.
Same night I walked out and that next morning they were telling me stuff like, oh, you need to keep your arm wrapped. I took keeping the wrap on my arm to keep the swelling down. It actually made it worse. So I took the wrap off, and the next morning I'm walking around like, yo, Ma, what's good? Shoulder good. And it was like nothing ever happened.
Oh, my God.
That is a wild story.
Yeah.
Dude, we were not expecting that.
Nah, I got crazy pictures in my phone. I can send them to y'all after. It's,
All right,
no, I can actually, let me find one for you right now. It's
let's
like the
check
gash
this
on my
out.
shoulder was, it's
Dude, I was thinking like, like car bumped him. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
How fast was this car going?
They said they was going like 20. Nah, that hit felt like 40. I ain't gonna lie. It was bad, boy. It was bad. And I tell people, boy, it wasn't me getting hit by a car that killed me. It was me in that hospital.
Yeah.
That killed me, boy. Here go the picture right here, boy. Oh, man. So first, that's my shoulder.
That actually looks like you got bit by a shark.
oh my God.
That's my shoulder.
That's insane.
And then
How many stitches does that need?
15.
Holy shit.
It's the car.
Wait, show it to the camera for us.
Hold on, let's see.
No, it's good. Matt will put it in.
We don't
We're
need
good.
that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Shout out to our producer, Matt.
Thanks, Matty.
And then here go that's the car. That's what I did to the
Yeah,
car.
that thing had to been going at least 50, man.
Oh, at least.
For a dent that big?
I mean, that hit a deer.
Destroyed the windshield, dented the hood, dented the front of I'm finna send this to y'all right now, bro.
That's insane. Well, thank God you're okay.
Yeah.
And you were back to strapping up threes,
Yeah.
a few days later?
Yeah, MRIs were negative, X-rays negative, CT scans negative. I mean, my mom tell me it could have went way worse. I ain't have on no helmet,
Jeez.
like nothing. I just, and I was finna walk home.
Yeah.
And the thing was, I ain't even tell you this too. After they finally got me all stitched up, and I'm like, I just really have to go to the bathroom, nurse. I really have to go to the bathroom. I will never forget this. I stood up. They walked me to the bathroom. I used the bathroom. And I mean, I didn't even get to flush the toilet. I passed out in the bathroom. Like, as I was like getting done, I'm like getting dizzy. I'm sweating profusely. And like, I'm like holding on to stuff in the bathroom. I get to the sink and I just fall out. I fell out in the bathroom, bro.
Oh my God.
I thought I was about to die. And this is like literally a minute after the nurse came to me and was like, if you walk out this hospital tonight, you might be a superhero. Like, and I was like, yeah, I'm a superhero. I used the bathroom. I fell out. She said, I guess you're not a superhero.
That's
Oh,
wild,
man.
man. That's an
Yeah.
insane story. we appreciate you telling us
Yeah,
that, man.
thanks,
That's
no,
some deep
it's not something I take lightly. I mean, I joke a little bit about it, but like, nah, getting hit by the car was cool. But like I said, it was that hospital. That's the reason I'm scared of needles now.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie.
I think
I don't
after
mess
that,
with needles.
I think I would be too.
Yeah, I don't.
Jeez. Well, could you tell us a little bit about your childhood?
Oh, I mean, it's pretty normal, you know. 2-parent household. I stayed in the suburbs.
Of Atlanta?
Yeah, I was in College Park, kind of like South Atlanta. I was always the youngest out of the group. Everybody I hung around, I was always the youngest. So I mean, I'm used to being the youngest. And everybody in my neighborhood, we just always played outside, whether that was basketball, football. I mean, I didn't play football much. I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't like contact, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So when it came to basketball, I played basketball. Then after that, it just kind of took off. I mean, I was just always outside. I was always the youngest one. My house was always different because I was the only house with palm trees in front because my dad liked Hawaii, so he found, I don't know how he got 2 palm trees to grow in Atlanta, Georgia, but he got them to grow. And, you know,
So you're telling us you were the cool kid?
no. I got picked on a lot as a kid.
Oh, you got picked on for the palm tree?
No, I just got picked on because I was always the youngest. I was always the weakest.
Okay.
You know how, and, you know, like it would be high schoolers, and I'd be like in like 6th grade, or I'd be in elementary school and they'd be in like 7th, 8th grade. It was like that type of difference. So, you know, I'd just be around. They'd be like, oh no, they pick on me. They, you know, it's normal being outside with friend pain. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, no, I feel you. So we're gonna ask you, what made you choose Xavier, man?
Oh wow. I mean, definitely Coach Miller for sure. I mean, that first day, like I told people I'm going in the portal. Like I had to get a new phone. Like I had just got a new phone, and like I was trying to set it up, and it was Coach Musselman from Arkansas, Bruce Pearl, it was Mike White, it was Coach Morgan from Cincinnati. It was like school on school on school on school. And as more teams continued to get knocked out of the tournament, more teams started to get involved. But I mean, once Coach Miller got involved, once Xavier got involved, it was like a noticeable difference. Like
It was raps.
it was like, yeah, nah, like this feels different.
Right.
Pause. Like this is it's a habit, bro. It's a habit. We could be talking about something.
You hit
so
it every
serious.
time,
Pause.
literally every
That's
time.
crazy what you just said. I'm not gonna lie. What you just said is even crazier. But it like just talking with Coach Miller, and then when they came to my house, like my mom was persuaded from the jump.
Right.
I wasn't. I thought I was going to Texas, like right up the street. Mom could be at every game. I mean, I thought I was going to Texas, but Xavier was where I was supposed to be. I feel like out of all the options, Xavier was where I was supposed to be.
That's what's up about. Did Sean Miller just make you feel like different, like through the whole process? Like,
Yeah,
what exact was there any specific moment in that process where it just
lo-
was like, damn, that's it, man, I'm
A
going
lot
there.
of coaches said that I reached my goals, you know, the goals that I had, the reason I was leaving, all the stuff that I wanted to accomplish, I would accomplish. But like when Coach Miller said, like, you gonna come to Xavier, we gonna do this, you gonna do this, like you like really felt that. Like it was like, nah, dog, he not just blowing smoke, he not just saying what I want to hear. Like I really believe you, dog. Like
And you
I
could
ain't
just
gonna-
tell,
Yeah,
like,
it's just like,
yeah.
bro, like. Nah, this just feels like this is where I'm supposed to be. You're saying it like, okay, it's like you're almost reading off of an instruction. Like,
Yeah.
no, Quincy, you're gonna do this. When you get here, it's gonna be this. But then if you look at what happened last year with like Sule Boom and blah blah blah, and then we put you in here and you did this, you can get this, and we're gonna look at you to do this, and then when you lift and do, and I'm like. Wow, like you sound like you actually are.
Yeah, he
invested,
had it
like you
planned out
care.
already,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So my pros and cons list of Xavier. The only con is literally what I'm living right now is the weather.
Oh man,
It
Dude,
literally is just the
it
weather,
looks cold out.
Bruh.
Like, you just look outside the window.
It's honestly awful.
bruh.
Like
It's something about the air here too. It's so dry. I
Bruh.
swear, it's not like that.
It just tortures you because it
Back
doesn't
home.
even snow. So what's the point?
No, bruh. Like I love the people here in Cincinnati. They made me feel welcome. I love the fans. I love like the staff here at the school, but can't nothing they do get me to talk positive about this weather that's going on right now. Cause Houston for 4 years, we got snow, everything was shut down. I mean, everything. I mean, I wake up in snow. It's we got practice at this time. We got a lift at this time. We got assignments due at this time. And, nah, I ain't trying to do all that.
Oh, no, that's awesome. Talking about the Xavier community for a second. Fans have been treating you wild this year, man. They're showing you a lot of love. You're the mayor of Cincy now, man.
Hey, no, it's Quincy, Mayor Quincy, Mayor Quincinati. You feel me?
Quincinati, yeah. So
address it as such.
my bad, man. So how has that felt for you, man? Like that love that the Xavier student section at the games, just the community getting behind you, supporting you guys. Like, how has that been for you? Because probably in comparison to Rice last year, you've been getting treated like a king.
No, it's definitely a dream come true. Most definitely. I mean, obviously that's not what I transferred for. I didn't come here just for people to like stroke my ego or make me feel good. But I mean, I think this is like what college basketball feels like. Like people rally around the school, people rally around the team, fans and kids have a favorite player. They tell you that they're your favorite player. Like, I feel like this is what people tell you college basketball feels like. And it's like, it's a blessing, like when I was at Chick-fil-A last night and I'm looking at the lines of kids, like some kid gave me a bracelet with my name on it. It says Quincy, it's Xavier colors, and I put it along with the other bracelet. I made this Cutini bracelet, and then my strength coach's daughter made me this black one. It's like a kid maybe that kid's walking up, you could see in their face, like almost like they're starstruck, and I'm like, no, I'm just a regular person. Like I remember being your age, like, give me a hug, we can take a picture, like, I appreciate you, but it's like, I walked in that Chick-fil-A, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it was packed.
It was like 200 plus people there, and they like kept coming, you know what I'm saying? I heard a couple people there at like 5:30, and I wasn't there at 5:30, I was dealing with stuff up here, but it's like, that's crazy to think of, and I'm definitely feel bad for like people that thought I would be there right at 5:30, like I try my best to make sure I get to everyone, but like the love that people show me here it's amazing. It's like it's one of the motivators that keep me going. Obviously we all have our good and bad days, but bad days is like, nah, like X, Y, and Z, they love me, like they support me. They think that I'm the greatest person in the world, and they love to watch me play basketball. They say I look like I'm having fun. I inspire them, so I can't let something bad that happened to me on the court bring me down because these little kids are looking up to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think a lot of people enjoy you here because you also give back a lot to the community. You know what I mean? You're not, if somebody I'm sure follows you on Instagram, I'm sure, or tags you in a post, you know what I mean? You're sharing posts. You're talking to kids at school. I saw you in the CAF the other day. People who don't know what the CAF is, that's the cafeteria on Xavier's campus, and you're chopping it up with people, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think people appreciate that a star,
100%,
a star of the Xavier basketball team doesn't act like he's, too good to
Too
talk
Too
to.
big
You know what I
league,
mean?
yeah.
Like
I get
that,
what
I think
you're
that's
saying,
what
yeah.
people really appreciate about you is the fact that you're not too, you know what I mean? You don't act that way.
I think it's like a testament to like when I was at Rice, like I'm a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Like kids support you on a basketball team, but like at Rice, you're a regular person. Like you can walk in the caf, people just like, oh, Q, what up, Q? Like if you know them, but nobody's gonna go. You're not gonna walk in the caf and people are not gonna line up to say, hey, and that's just like a testament to like that school and how I was raised around that environment. Like no, like a lot of people, you might think as a freshman you coming into college and you a commit, everybody gonna love you, everybody. No, you gonna go in there, you gonna get your schoolwork done, you gonna play basketball, but school come first, and it taught me a lot. Like nah, bro, you're not that. Just focus on what you need to do with your school, get your schoolwork done, play basketball, go home.
Yeah, that mindset will help you in the long
Yeah.
run too. I mean, especially because like you're gonna gain people's respect by acting that way throughout your days. Like,
Yeah, definitely thankful for everything Rice taught me. I mean, I think that's one thing that like we were at Purdue, and I was talking to Dez and Sarah, our academic advisor, and they were doing like a little game preview, and I was telling them like, oh yeah, so X, Y, and Z on this game preview is so cool. And Sarah was like, I think it's definitely cool for someone like you, Q, who comes from a school and an environment that doesn't really do as much for X, Y, and Z and have all these X, Y, and Z's and stuff, and then you come here, he's like, you have a greater appreciation for everything that you get, and like everything that like happens. I'm like, wow, like I'm very thankful for this. I mean, it's a blessing to be here. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's awesome. We had another one for you. What's your favorite meal in Cincy, or favorite spot to eat?
I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Southern Grace right here on campus. They take care of me every time I walk in there, every time. But my favorite meal, I'm a big dessert guy, so I love me some graters, milkshake. But if I had to eat some real food, maybe like Ichiban. I got some good sushi.
What's your favorite order from Ichiban?
Oh, wow. I mix and match, right?
Nice.
Just like your hair.
Yeah, it's the same thing with my milkshakes, bro. I go to Graders and I get like 7, 8 flavors in a milkshake. Like, bro.
You're not messing around.
Yeah, why not?
I tell people a lot of times, like, it's a lot of things that I do on the court that I do in real life. Like, it's just so random. I just kind of like to just, surprise myself sometimes.
Yeah. So we hear you're a little bit of a fascination with the ocean.
Oh, yeah. I love the water.
So what do you think is down there, deep down there?
Oh, bro. And then you look at me in the eye talking like that, bro. Like,
Hey, that's him, not me. He's calling me out.
No.
All right, let's
you don't have to answer that.
Let's rephrase that. Let's rephrase that
Wow.
then. Let's rephrase that then.
Hey, boy, you crazy. Boy.
What do you think is in the ocean then that we haven't explored? If you want to get
Bro,
scientific,
you can't explore,
you want me
bro.
to get scientific?
You can't explore. It's too, like, the deeper in the ocean you get, like, the pressure, boy.
Yeah, look at you.
It's so dark, like, dog. You will never. I mean, obviously, you'll never be to explore the 100, like, everything in space. But, bro, water, bro, like, you gotta think, bro, like. It's dark. You never know what's in there. Like, something in the water there's something in the water that's bigger than what you might think is the scariest thing in the water. Like, and the thing is, you'll never know, because by the time you find out, you're not gonna make it back to explain. And like, I mean,
my pops always
sense.
says humans are just not meant to be in the water.
You're not, bro. You're not. I mean, you're not meant to be in space either. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? Like, space is kind of cool. You got the stars, but in the water, bro, no, you ain't gonna, no.
Do you think there's aliens in the water?
Come on, bro, get real, get serious, bro.
Next
Now you
question.
trolling.
Next
You trolling.
question. Yeah.
You trolling now.
So we got another one.
This is a good one.
So you're stranded in the Arctic.
First off, I'ma just kill myself because it's cold.
Oh, shit.
But what teammate are you picking to survive? And you can only choose one. You can only choose one.
Let
to
me look at the
survive.
camera and say, I'm not choosing you, Michael Wolf. Make that clear. All right. I ain't gonna lie. I low key might pick Sasha. Siani, I low key might pick Sash.
Why?
Bruh, Sash more mature than you might think. And like, not only like, bruh, I'm choosing Sash. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't even too much I gotta say. That boy mature beyond years.
Is he an advanced outdoorsman?
I don't know. But we ain't had to find out. But we would find out, pause. We would find out how experienced he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of fans have been asking, are you single?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, the ladies were asking.
Okay, let's not get into that. That's not important though, bro. I'm here to hoop, dog. I'm here to hoop.
So another one we got for you.
Oh my God, bro. We cutting that out, dog. I ain't answering that one, bro. What is going on here, fool? No. Next question, dog. Next question. We cutting that one out. I ain't answering that one, boy. It's too many kids that look up to me, dog. I ain't answering that one, folks.
You're good. Yeah, that won't be in it. All right, so we're gonna hit you with rapid fire questions. Right here.
Wow.
That's how we do it on the Chop podcast, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, rapid
We
fire.
chop it up.
That's crazy.
Hey, rapid fire.
That's crazy.
Funniest teammate.
Me.
Idea of a perfect date. Where are you taking her?
Hopefully, she can come check me out at a game. And then after we can win, I can go to we can go a nice little dinner. Like if I'm in season, then hopefully she can come out to a game, see me hoop. Hopefully I do well.
You paying the bill?
At dinner? Oh yeah, for sure. Come on, bro.
Of course.
He's a stand-up guy.
First date. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that ain't no problem now. And then, we can go out to dinner, go get some ice cream, or depending on where we at, just get some dessert. And then, it depends also where we at. But yeah, I mean, go get some dinner, chill, take you back home, feel me? But if we out of season, hopefully I'm back in Houston. Feel me? I know some spots in Houston. We can go some places. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Best compliment you've ever received, whole life.
Putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
Best compliment. You inspire me. You motivate me. That's probably
Where?
it.
That's deep.
All right. Hardest player you've ever had to guard.
Of all time.
All time.
Probably Anthony Edwards.
When was that?
My senior year in high school. That's twin though. Man, that's my boy. But I mean, obviously he doing what he doing to
Yeah.
LeBron James. You think I'ma stop him? No. And he was in high school. That boy was Ant-Man was a dog. That's the reason they called him Ant-Man.
No, yeah,
At
he's
16,
different.
17 years old. That is not a boy. That's a man.
And then the last one we got for you, the Strapped or Not segment, sponsored by Champions Grill. You ready for this?
I hope so. If it's appropriate, I'm ready for it.
Oh, it's
Oh,
appropriate.
yeah, it's appropriate.
Colbert. Is he strapped?
Bro, yeah. I mean, he has a fire shirt that reminds everyone of how good he can shoot that rock. I really like it. But, I mean, scout team, Brad, that's a dangerous guy right there.
Hell yeah. Fremantle.
Oh, yeah, he's strapped. He
Yeah, he's
shoot.
tough.
He can shoot.
Jerome Hunter.
Oh, yeah, strapped for sure. That's my boy. I'm probably going to say yeah to everybody unless it's Michael Wolf.
Bob Nungy.
Strapped. Whew.
Oh, yeah?
Whew. That boy.
John Morant.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Next question, bro. Next question, bro.
Oh, man.
Come on, bro.
Man, we appreciate
Yeah, we
having
appreciate
you on,
it,
man.
man.
This has been a blast.
Come on,
This was
bro.
awesome.
That was a good one. That was a good one. But come on, bro. Next question.
No, that's all we got for
That's
you,
all
man.
we got for you, man.
We appreciate you jumping on. That's the second ever The Chop podcast
yeah,
drop with Quincy Olivari, man.
Oh, yeah. Holly Berry, Olivari. You got it right the
Yes,
second
sir.
time.
That's right,
Yeah,
yeah.
You 2 for 2 with that one, my boy.
Man, we appreciate it, man. It's been a blast.
Yeah,
So,
man. This was
thank you,
awesome.
man.
Thank
This
you.
was fire.
Yeah, go ball out on Georgetown tomorrow.
Let's go.
Woo. I guess this will drop after the game.
After the game.
Yeah, we got you.
Let's you know what I'm saying? You gave me a good look. Let's just hope, you know what I'm saying? We got 3 in a row by the time this drop. I
Okay.
mean, we play Creighton, I think, on Tuesday, maybe.
That's easy
It's
money.
sometimes next week. But hopefully we didn't got 3 in a row by the time this drop, and then we getting ready for Creighton, or we didn't got Creighton, and maybe that's 4 in a row. But, I appreciate the good luck, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
That's good stuff, man. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir, dog.